everyone, it's Desiree, and we are here with our last video in the series for the month. Today I'm going to be featuring the 3D embossing folder by Spellbinders for September, and this is called Mushroom Harvest. It is absolutely adorable, and it would be great with watercolors on top to show those, or colored pencils, watercolor pencils, so that you can really make those mushrooms stand out. What I want to do is emphasize the design and on one of my favorite colors for fall. It's going to seem weird, but I love the deep purple when it comes to fall. So the fall colors that I love are those deep colors, whether it's a red, a green, a gold, or this deep, rich purple. And Villainous Potion always comes to my mind. But I wanted this on an angle. So we're going to do, for this embossing, for the 3D embossing folder technique, is partial embossing. So I've taken that panel, which measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I've taped it on the very bottom where there's no impression from the folder, taped it in place, and I have it on an angle. I'm also adding vintage photo oxide so that it will go to the background and the purple will come to the front. So we're almost making it look like we've added a piece of pattern paper to the top that we embossed separately, and we left the bottom alone. I'm adding a little bit of water because when you add water to oxides, they light up. I don't know, remember they're a dye and a hybrid ink, but they light up. It's really, really cool. So just the oxide is down at the base, and I have all of this purple being raised. To change that color of purple, I am going to come in with some white pigment. Now, this is, that's my idea of drying it. I didn't want to keep my heat tool on it anymore because I didn't want anything to warp anymore. Because that's exactly what it was starting to do. I'm going to take this panel and I'm going to adhere it to a brown mat that's cut to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I'm going to have the slightest border of white. And I wanted to keep that slim line of border because I added the white pigment ink. So we've got these different shades. Not only do I have purple along the bottom, but I have a lavender, a very pale lavender. I have a deep brown going around the top. So you can play with your colors just a little bit. I added a 1/4 inch strip of rose gold mirror cardstock to break up the two areas. So now it truly does look like two different pieces of cardstock, when in reality, we have one. When I had my glimmer out, I also glimmered another sentiment. I'm truly grateful using the blush foil, and our card is complete and done in no time. I hope you enjoyed today's project featuring Spellbinders 3D embossing folder. Again, very quick, clean, and simple technique to get your cards ready in no time. I will have all the products that I use listed down below, along with all the rest of the clubs that Spellbinders now has available, along with their gallery, so that you can be continued to be inspired by others. If you have any questions, please make sure you leave those down below as well, and I will make sure I get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't yet, I'd love for you to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up and ring the bell for all notifications. There's much more to come. Many more series that are going to be coming up, looking at our supplies in a different way or creating new projects. Continue to enjoy the art you create. Try new things, see what it looks like. You may like it, you may not, but that doesn't mean that you didn't create a piece of art. And that's the beauty of paper crafting. So enjoy, have fun, learn new things, but most of all, remember what's most important. Always be creative, guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Till then.